Hi, I'm Joanna, an Employee Relations Advisor at ViaVision Group. ViaVision helps HR practitioners and managers navigate challenging employee relations cases with expert hands-on support. We know these situations can be complex and time-sensitive. That's why we created Case KickStart, a streamlined service that equips HR teams to address cases confidently and effectively from the very beginning. We assess the situation, identify key risks, and deliver clear, actionable recommendations, all without long-term commitments or delays. Here's a real employee relations case from an HR practitioner that came through social media channels.
I'm the new HR at a manufacturing plant that hasn't had anyone in this role for a couple of years. As a result, the culture has declined, there's employee bullying, shop stewards overstepping boundaries, and yelling between managers and stewards. I've already closed a few investigations and received 3 more complaints just last week. How can I shift the culture in a positive direction?
How would you approach the situation? With Case KickStart, our experts provide structured, practical guidance for complex, unionized environments. Here's a compliant and collaborative approach to begin moving the culture forward. Assess the culture and key influencers. Observe and identify informal leaders and influential behaviors on the floor, positive and negative. Focus on how interpersonal norms are modeled and reinforced. Be careful not to single out union representatives unless there is clear, documented misconduct unrelated to protected concerted activity. Prioritize immediate workplace risks. Promptly investigate and respond to any substantiated bullying, verbal aggression, or safety-related behavior issues using a consistent, documented process. Ensure that any corrective action is based on conduct, not protected activity, and that union involvement follows the collective bargaining agreement. Engage leadership and union representatives. Partner closely with the plant manager and union stewards or representatives. Frame the conversation around mutual goals such as safety, respect, professionalism, and productivity. Clearly separate expectations for professional conduct from any attempt to limit employee rights under Section 7, for example, to discuss working conditions or union matters. Communicate a culture reset. Facilitate a joint message from management and union leadership to reinforce a shared commitment to a respectful and safe workplace. Emphasize that the goal is not to restrict dialogue, but to set expectations for how conversations happen, focusing on respectful tone, timing, and relevance. Build the foundation for change. Implement training on communication, conflict resolution, and leadership fundamentals for all employees, including union stewards where appropriate. Offer voluntary resources such as coaching and EAP, and follow up with regular site visits, check-ins, and open forums that respect employees' rights to engage in concerted activity. In union environments, change happens best through collaboration, not top-down mandates. Leading cultural improvement must be framed as a partnership that respects the CBA, employee rights under the NLRA, and the importance of dignity at work. Book a 30-minute Case KickStart consultation today and get expert guidance for your workplace challenges. We would love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on this case or share a workplace situation you would like us to cover in a future video. Your experiences and questions help shape the series.